This lake here was a trading ground for different Indian tribes. Came here to trade different things. There's a mountain range. My buddy over here standing near me, just ignoring me, more or less. And this is a view to the south. He must be not scared of humans. I'm sitting on a dock with him. It's a floating pontoon dock. I'm gonna zoom in on it. It's a black bear in the road right behind us. They're quite a ways away from it. Nice to have that in the background. Icefield Ranges and Mount Logan. This is the tallest peak in Canada again. I'm going to take some video of a different day and situations. Critter's very noisy. Mount Logan right there. Here's a lake that splits in two a little bit further up here. I've been driving along it for quite a ways. There's one up here making this noise. There's another one making some noise too. As usual, we're stuck behind construction. He's over on that same lake. Redoing the highway here. Nice mountain in the background. This is kind of the mouth of that creek. There's a creek that goes through here. And the lake starts over there. Just pulled into my range, so it's new. Looking back towards the east. An old bridge over here that they're going to be replacing at some point. And up here are some snow-capped mountains. Very windy area. This is like a visitor center. Michael just jumped into the car.
Yeah, I know you can't play it. There's another one. Another bear out in the woods. There are 2 bears. He's usually shut in his third. He has quite a collection here. Yep.
Along here. The mountains in the background, very pretty drive. And as it's looking back, you can see the flowers just along the sides of the road. We're back at the where the one bridge was that they built to cross a little creek. There's Michael. This is the Eskishquak River. Here's that bridge from another perspective. This is a bridge that they built, the Army built to bring troops over here in the Alaskan Highway bridge. It's a survey from 1943. The guy in this stone here, Michael, found it. It's on one of the boulders here, near where the bridge is at. And I zoom out and I'm going to walk away from it. And it's right here. The bridge happens to be right here, so they probably used it to survey where the bridge was going to go. The mountain hidden behind the trees. Here we are back at Watson Lake at the Signpost Forest. We slept in the car again overnight. If I zoom out a minute, give you an idea of the size of this thing. That's looking to one end, and then this is looking at the other end, and it goes just as deep in the other direction. It's enormous. Enormous. This is looking towards the downtown of Watson Lake. Here's another view. This is from the east end, and from where the car is sitting, it goes way over there to by where that tree is. I'm going to zoom in a minute. So about the tree, all the way. Darn mosquitoes. We're over by the Liard River. You know, really cool rapids. Off in the distance there. There's the road. So we zoom in, the rapids off in the distance. There's a closer view of the rapids from a restaurant that we're eating at this morning. There's the sign there. Here's another view from that angle.
I thought you were. Oh,
I'll try to avoid putting you in it. Just Mike. We just left the Fireside Motel, which was the place that we ate breakfast at. And coming out, there's a whole bunch of bison over here. Like a convention of bison. And there's a few more over here. The majority of them are right here. It's like a get-together. And then back over here is more. It's pretty cool. Right off the road. Mr. Bison. One back there. Kind of pouring out right now. One there, and then there's one right here. There's 4 of them all together. Bison out here. The suspension bridge, we're back. Doing work on it, of course. Dad's still a major dork, of course. Major dork. They're very pretty, a little damp, but very pretty scene. I'm going to go up into the hills here. The clouds up in the hills. Storm's really kicked it up. There's a view of the Toad River and the highway going along it. There's a Summit Lake. I took some pictures of it when I came through here last week. There's a view of the pullout. We're over by Fort Nelson and looking towards the east.
Oh no, don't come to Nelson Place.
You see the clouds. The clouds are above us. We're actually at cloud level. Means we'll run out of clouds now. There's the clouds. We're waiting on another construction in Fort Nelson. So this is the lowest point on the highway. Nerd. Giant nerd. I'm proud of it. We spent the night here at the Super 8 Motel at Fort St. John's, which is just about 70 miles from the end of the Alaskan Highway, or the beginning, depending on which side you want to look at it. We got information somewhere here. The Birch Park Canoe. Curved bridge that we saw earlier, they built this in '78, looks like. This is what the new bridge looks like. Downtown Dawson Creek. Another loop. First of all, I'll do a videoing. I'm gonna back up even more. We are at mile 0. I kind of like this one better than the one they have in the center of the city, but there's Michael. And zoom it out. Just handsome as all get out as usual. Back to mile 0 again. Alaska Highway. Next to it, over here, is Alaska Highway House. This is like a museum for while building Alaska Highway. Some posters in the windows. A map all the way from Dawson City to Fairbanks at the other end. Basically says a path for the wilderness. Boy, is that the truth. See, that's about the Japanese attack, Pearl Harbor and so on, Dawson Creek. That's probably very valuable for the effort is a Jeep sitting over here. Interesting movie poster. It's called Alaskan Highway. About the building of the highway. And it says bridging the gap. And it's about bridge construction on the highway. And here's a model of the curved highway bridge that we saw earlier on the way up to Alaska. This one here is about the Peace River Bridge, which collapsed. It was a suspension bridge bigger than the largest one that's on the highway now, but it collapsed in '57. Became a public road in the 50s. There's another view of that diorama of the curved bridge. Interesting stat here. That bridge is, at scale, the entire highway would be about 17 miles in length compared to the length of this bridge that it is right now.
Signpost. Isn't that the same one from the signpost?
This is like the Watson Lake signpost or similar. Mm-hmm. Well, we're at the Alberta border. British Columbia border. Very heavily. This is an example of the Great Plains, all the rain we get. Yep. We're in Alberta. And just clouds and clouds. Look off to the east.
in the back too.
Look to the east. See, it's trying to clear off in the distance.
Yep. It's clearing and then all of a sudden,
Now, this is a town Valley View. It's in Alberta. It's a kind of a turning point where you're heading towards Edmunton. We got a storm coming in. It's the one we've been driving through for quite a while here. You can see it looks a little bit nicer when you look towards Edmunton. We have an overlook here. It looks over a bridge trestle. A little bit earlier tonight we saw a black bear. I know the light's a little dim, but there's a trestle for the bridge. Goes right over the main roadway here. I'm going to zoom in here. There's the bridge trestle right there. Pretty nice. Pretty long. It's for a railroad track here. There's a thunderstorm over by Edmunton. You can see it in the distance. It's been flashing for a while.
And then there's a dork storm behind the camera.
There's a dork storm here, and then there's Michael, scary man. So we're heading that way. That's towards the direction of Edmunton.